Hello everyone, and welcome back to Medieval Dynasty! Hello, my little villagers. Right. So we need to get some onions, a wife, and an heir. So we are getting pretty close to, I guess, the end of some of the quests, which is awesome. It's very exciting. And I think once you sort of get to that point, I think the last thing is you got to have an heir like 18 years old. I probably won't play through like to that point because it's just me mucking around in a village and, you know, not the most exciting thing possibly to watch, but that's fine. Ooh, look at this. Look, our apples have blossomed. Look at our lovely apples. I love that for us. Nice apples. Now, do we have any onions is the question. Yes! Our onions are ready! Hooray, hooray. That's good news. So that means we can go do our last of our quests. So we're going to deliver to Sambor beetroot, onion, cabbage, and carrot. Oh, hopefully I've got the rest of that somewhere. Yikes. I don't actually remember, so we will have to go check that. But we've got plenty of onions, so that is magnificent. Hopefully we do have all the rest. Beetroots aren't ready yet, they'll be next season. Cabbages and carrots. Eee. I mean, technically we could probably just buy them. I mean, how much money have I got? 585, okay. Yeah, I really don't want to buy them if I don't have to. My money is low. We can get some apples. Are they ready to harvest? Oh, they are ready to harvest. Nice. So let's go see if I do have any beetroot. Where will it be? Food storage, or where would I have put it? Now that's a good question. So one of three places. It's going to be either in the kitchen area. So yes, we've got some cabbages. How many do we need? So we need 20 of each. Okay. So let's get ourselves 20 cabbages. And I'll get rid of. We don't need all of those onions. Is that too many? Okay, hang on. I think the storage is full. Okay, there we go. And we need 20 carrots. Yay, we've got just enough. And yes, 20 beetroot. We do have enough of everything. Hooray, 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 hooray. Means we can do our little quest today. Amazing. Right, I'm going to put my onion seed over in my farming area. Off we go. And you know what? We need to flirt with a woman as well. So we can maybe... do that. I want to do that. Let's have a look at our manage screen. Oh, I've got some skills I can upskill. Hunting knowledge, eh? Steady hand. That's always handy. Management. Okay, so I want to see if I've got any ladies who are living by themselves. No. Right, so this means I need to build a house, put a lady in it so that she's in the village, and I'll flirt my little heart out so I can get her to marry me. That's the plan anyway. Okay, I know. You're huffing and puffing. You're out of breath. So, I want to put in, like, a nice... Ooh, compost bin. Oh, we've got a nice lot of rot. Hang on, running around doing all the things. Ooh, that's nice for the barn. We can get lots of fertilizer. Perfect. Back and forth, but hey, I'm getting things done because I forgot we were in a brand new season, so I believe we're in summer, given the little yellow sunny symbol that we've got above us here, above our little compass. So that's exciting for us. So we can put rot in here, and then let's check that we have got our barn producing things that we want them to produce. Farming barn. Okay, here we go. Resources, fertilizer, rot. Okay, so we haven't got flour. Let's get rid of that for now because we're out of the flour. Although we will be harvesting wheat, I think, soon. So, might have to change that. Okay, so I'm going to do that 40% on there. We can change that later. So, confirm. Done. We're all set up to create some fertilizer. He's busy threshing the wheat. We need to build a quick house. A little quickie kind of house. Have a house quickie. Ooh, 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 ooh. Where's a nice spot for it? Like over here? Yeah, I think that's a nice spot. So let's just chop these down. You know what? Having a nice axe is just, oh, it's the best. It's the best in this game because it's just like so much quicker. Okay, just clearing our space. I think there should be enough room. I might need to move these 2 trees here. We're going to have such an awesome view, and we're right by the water, right by the rest of the village. You know what? I need to remove the stump, though. Just get our lovely shovel. Yeah. And we'll shovel that up. Yeah, done. I kind of want to build, like, just from the outset, a stone house just with all the trimmings. You know, a really nice one for me and my wife. That'll be lovely. Hey, my lady. Gotta treat my lady right, you know. Otherwise she'll, like, leave me. That'll be no good. Okay, let's clear the spot. Make sure we've got every resource we possibly can. Because, hey, you don't want to miss? That's not what I was trying to say at all. You don't want to waste, is the word I was trying to use, resources. Okay. We've only got one thing missing from our management for our villages, which isn't too bad. I always hate when you have a big long list of things that you should have and you don't have, and it's like, eh. Oh no, not quite unlocked. Oh well, it's going to have to be... Alright, I'm just going to build like a simple small house for now, and then we can upgrade it later. I didn't realise I didn't have that technology upgraded. Whoopsie doodles. Okay, logs, sticks. So that's what I like to do. Once that large house is unlocked, I do like to go through and slowly upgrade all of my houses so that they're all, like, you know, large houses with the stone, and, you know, they're all very nice. And they've, you know, got all the insulation and all that sort of thing. But that all takes time because it takes a heck of a lot of, like, stone and logs and planks. Oh my god, so many. I'm getting distracted just picking things up. As I do in this game. I don't know what is wrong with me. I just get so chilled out picking things up, and I love it. It's just something very relaxing about it. I actually need sticks, so... so there's a reason I'm doing it. I actually need them. But I'm not just doing it for willy-nilly no reason. You do need sticks. Plus, like, your carpenter kind of uses a lot of sticks, and your smithy uses sticks as well. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got in the way of logs? Okay, we've got quite a few logs sitting there, so let's go and smash out the rest of our house. Might need to grab some straw. I'm not too sure on how much straw we've got, but we'll see what we've got. Never know. It's bang, bang, bang out our log situation. Yes, I know. Huffing and puffing. Log, 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 log. So we just need our straw, I think. And we should have enough logs for the inside. Yes, we do. Okay, so we just need 8 times 4, which is 32 straw. We can do that. We're right actually by the straw, so that's rather handy. So once we've done that, we'll go find ourselves, we'll drop off Unigos or Sambor's stuff, and then we will go and see if we can find a likely looking lady to join our village, and we can go flirt with her. See if we can get her to be attracted to us. I mean, that would be nice. I mean, you want to have your wife attracted to you, right? That's kind of a good thing. God, again, I don't need to be getting all this much. I like to collect extra when I start doing the straw, if I need straw. Quite often by the time you get to the point where you're threshing like a lot of wheat and stuff like that for flour, I mean, you don't really need to actually physically collect straw, but I'm not really at that point yet. Okay, I'm going to just drop some stuff off. Just make sure I haven't got a whole lot of extra nonsense in my inventory, as you sometimes do, like feathers and logs. There we are. And extra onions. Let's get rid of them. Another 15. There we go. And St. John's wort, sticks, stones, straw. There's always stuff in there. I should probably put the onions in the food storage because actually they'll last longer. I'll do it later. Right, let's go and deliver off to Sambor. On the way, let's have a look and see what we've got in the way of lady friends down at Gostovia. And we'll see basically who we can flirt with. Alright, we are just about at Gostovia. I did my usual of collecting some resources on the way, dropping them off at my little resource thingy because I can't help myself. I've got to pick things up. So, a likely lady. Hello there. What's your name? Dobrochna. Let's have a talk. Romance. You seem very interesting. Can I ask you something? Where do you come from? Tell me something about your birthplace. I don't remember much before the orphanage. We called it the house. Creative, right? It wasn't much, but at least we could feel like we belonged somewhere.
Maybe I'll start.
You seem very interesting. Can I ask you something? What brought you here? The land. It's soil, to be precise. I wanted to find a place where I can be self-sufficient and independent. What's your favourite season of the year? Definitely autumn. That's when my favourite harvests occur. Besides, it's a reminder that winter is coming and you have to work even harder. Sorry, I need to set some time to think about what you said previously. Okay, so our affection is at 18%. So I want you to come join me. Fabulous. And you are going to live in a house all by yourself. And I am going to flirt with you every day until you marry me. This is my plan. Isn't it a lovely plan? So we are going to assign you a house, simple house, and workplace. Ooh, do we have anything that she can do? Not bad on the old skills, but I imagine, yeah, that's up there, so we can't do that one. Hunter? That's really about it. Herbalist, maybe. She's not very good at it, but she can be a herbalist. She'll get her skills up, it's fine. There we go. Off you go. Go be a herbalist. And I will flirt with you. You need some what? You've got water, don't you worry. So, have we got the herbalist hut all sent up? I think we do. That's under extraction, herbalist hut. Oh, no, we don't. See edit assignments. So in summer we need to do berry picking, all of these. Okay. C and C. Alright, so I need to jump in and out. What am I doing? Brown mushrooms. You know what I need to do? I need to set up potions as well, so we need to buy. I don't really have the money for it because that's kind of the winter activity, is making potions. But all right, technology. Let's go have a look at extraction. Herbalist hut. So maybe what's a cheap potion we could do? Potion, poison? Potion, I don't think the only one is... Oh, maybe we could do that? I didn't realize you could do that in the herbalist hut, but maybe. A fur rug. And a potion of temperature. Okay, so there's a couple of things that we can do during winter. So let's go back to management. And herbalist hut. Winter activity, see edit, and we can do potion of temperature, and see, you can't make them. So why did it say we can unlock them? Oh well, at least we got the potion of temperature. So that's great. So now I need to add the intensity. 5% on that, and then we definitely need lots of broadleaf plantain. So we'll do that about 30%, and we'll do these about 20% each. 20% and dandelion. Oh, not chicory. Whoops. that about 10. Because sometimes you can use like chicory for, and this is the only time we can get morale, so I'll put those maybe at 20, and dandelions at that. There we go. What was I going to say? Oh, chicory you can use them in vases. So for this time of year, we really definitely want to get as many berries as we can, because we can use those for fertilizer plus food. So the berries are really, really handy. So I'll only do like 10% on that, 10% on that, 10% on, oh no, 5% on chicory, 10 on dandelion. Now, thistle and henbane, this is the only time, oh, actually we'll take this down a notch. 5 and 5. Those are the only time of year we can get those, I think. So we're going to get those happening. And I want to be all about the mushrooms. Which ones do we... Hang on. Let me think about this. So we need red pine, because these are the ones that you can make for the mushroom soup. So I want to do 25% for each of those. And then we'll divide up the rest of the intensity between the rest of the items. So red pine, parasol, and bolete are going to be our main mushrooms that we want. So I'm not going to bother with, let's just do 1% for these two, 2% each, 3% for that, no, take that up to 85, okay, 6%. And I just like to collect these for, I don't know, there might be some other uses for them, but you can kind of use those for poisons and, not poisons, fertilizer is the word I'm going for. And then we've got, this will be just 100% until we get enough money to do some more potions. I really want to do the health potions because obviously those are very helpful for me, but I really cannot really afford it at the moment. Okay, so that's our herbalist set up and ready to go, and our potential wife also set up and ready to go. So now that means we're going to go off and visit Sambor and see what Mr. Sambor has to say now that we're going to be delivering his groceries for him, because hey, we're nice like that. Also, let's just have a quick check. What are we out of in our management? Because we've got some stuff missing. So what are we short on? No fertilizer. Well, our barn should be making fertilizer, so I don't know why that's not happening. Oh, hang on. Have we got... No, we've got it set up because I did the whole fertilizer thing. I remember that. 40%. So I think they just have to wait for that. Sewing hut, what are we short on? So we're short on flax stalks, which we aren't going to have for a little while. So maybe let's just get rid of that for now. We can put that back on. And then the smithy, what are we short on? Copper. Oh. Yikes. Okay, that's a problem. We're going to have to go over and do a little bit of mining at some point. Oh, huffing and puffing. Jeez Louise. And I'm going to have to make sure that I remember not to add like an extra person to my to my village to fill the house. So, because what happens with the villagers is that if you do pair them up in a house, generally they'll get married. So it's like a little bit of matchmaking, really. I haven't, like, it takes time, but they will, like, you know, they're living together, they end up married, having kids, and, you know, that sort of thing. That's what it seems to be the case, anyway. But that's fine. I'll just remember not to put anyone in there until she's ready to marry me and move in with me, and then we've got a spare house that we can put whoever I like in there. Which is nice. Okay, let's get over to Mr. Sambor. We'll huff and puff our way there. I mean, I'm so familiar with getting over to Sambor at this point. It's ridiculous because you just have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to Sambor. That's the only thing with some of the quests. It's just kind of like a bit of running around back and forth because there's no other. I mean, you could get a carriage to the closest village and then run down, but no matter what, you kind of still have to run down. And I'm just going to save quickly, just in case there is wolves on the way. So I don't really want to lose my progress, and I'm keeping an eye out just to see if there's any goodies around, because we've got a new season, and that often means that there's going to be some new camps and new little treasure finds regenerated, which is all very nice. You know, I love finding a treasure, so I'm always keeping an eye out for those because, yes. And I know we're getting to the area where the wolves are, so I'm just being very careful. Although it's the middle of the day, so... Ooh, did we find that camp? I think I found this last season. Oh, crud. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's the thing with the wolves. You can't see them done. Okay, okay, got it. Only a little bite. Not too bad. There we are. We got some fur and some meat. I wonder where you can make the boarskin rings. Oh, no, we haven't done this camp. Awesome. Yay, fresh goodies. Pear and rye. What do we got? Stone axe, blah. Kind of suck, but hey, we've got a few little things. That's nice. Not the best find, but I will take any find I can get. I love a find, no matter what's in it. I can see some boar over there. Could go hunting if I wanted to. But no, I am focusing right now on Sambor and getting over to Sambor's house. Gonna have a little chitty chat with our buddy old pal over here. Hey, Mr. Sambor. What do you want? Here's your stupid food. Let's see if it's all there. Don't test me, Sambor. Where is she? Hey, don't you talk... Where? Hornica. That was pretty straightforward. Now, with Kestrel, I know that I need a potion of sobriety, which I don't have on me. So, Hornica is all the way over here. And you know what? It's a bit of a time getting there as well because there's like Wyson and there's wolves and it's a scary time. But we will head back to the village, and what I'm going to do then is just clear out my inventory again and make sure that I have a potion of sobriety, because that saves me having to do quite as much running around, because I think there's a few things that we need to do before we get to getting Kestrel sorted out. So being prepared and not having to go back to my village for a potion of sobriety would be good. I'm pretty sure I've got one, and I really hope that I have. I'm sure I found one at some point. There's little links, but they generally run away. Every now and then, though, like the foxes will attack you. Anyway, I'll run back to the village and I'll meet you guys there. Bye! Okay, I made it back to our little village. So I'm just going to empty out our inventory and we are going to check to see if we have a potion of sobriety, because I know I'm going to need one and I'm not going without one. Basically, I want to be prepared. I'm a good Velvet. I'm being prepared. Because, you know, I collected things along the way. We're all good with that. Oh, extra water skin. Nice. So, oh, you know what? I can get rid of that wooden hammer and add in a copper hammer. Why am I using a wooden hammer when I could be using a copper? Right. Potion of sobriety. No. Gah. Okay. I don't have one. Right. How much is it going to cost for me to unlock one at the herbalist hut? Excavation shed. What's it short on? Limestone pickaxe. Oh, hang on. Let's just make it. What do I need for a quick pickaxe? I need logs and stones. I should have both of those. Log and stone. Let's make 10 of those. Kaboom, just like that. We want to make sure that we have our little things for our people, so we don't have... Get rid of that. Rid of that. Rid of that. Right. Management. Herbalist hut. No, hang on. I want to be in technology. That's what I want to be. Herbalist hut. So, potion of sobriety. No. Oh. Okay. You know where I need to go? I need to take some stuff to sell, make some money. And then I'm going to go have a sleep first. But yeah, I need to go make some money. Now, there is a herbalist shop. Denica, I think, has one as well, which could be kind of on the way, because I know there's one up here, but that's on the opposite direction, which isn't ideal. Alright, quick Google says there is one in Lesnica, so we can kind of go loop around and go through to Hornica that way, I think. Let's try that. So, but in the morning, I'm going to get some sleep, and then we will load up with a few things. I don't want to, like, overload a few things. And there's our future lady friend. See where that takes us. Hello, future lady friend. Let's have a flirt. Let's have a talk. No, talk with me.
How can I help you?
You're gonna talk to me is how you can help me. Now, what are our options? You gotta watch which options you choose, because some of them can end up being quite negative. Nice weather we have today, don't you think? Do you prefer sunny or rainy days? It depends on what crops need at the moment. It's important to have balance, okay? I'm always eager to learn new things. Do you have any advice for me? Be careful who you trust. The best way to conceal a dagger is with a smile, and don't let me find you slacking off. Okay, how you doing, beautiful? Sorry, I need time to think about what we said previously. Okay.
So long.
All right, so she's a little bit more affectionate, I think.
Oh,
let's have
it's
a look.
you again.
Yeah, 30%.
Goodbye.
So we're making progress there. Let's head to our place where we get our things. Ooh, we have some killed animals. Food. We have food. I don't think I have any sticks on me. I do not. You know, there's just so much to do around the village. It's really hard sometimes to find time to do everything else, but you kind of have to make that time, otherwise you don't really progress. We need 10 sticks. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there we go. And furniture, traps, rabbit trap. Turn it around with Q. There we go. So, into here, what have we got that we can sell? What can we make some money from? Because Velvet needs some money. I'm a bit low on the old casheroos. So we've got some baskets which won't net us that much. Nothing exciting there. We could probably make some meals, but again, they get quite heavy. Have we got any? Oh, we've got some clothes that we can sell. So yeah, we don't need any of these. So these should get us a good amount of cash without being too heavy. Because what if we find things on the way? Because I want to be able to find things on the way. Oh, copper hammers. Let's maybe take 3 with us. And some copper knives. Because these should get us a good amount of cash as well. Cudgels. Ugh, are heavy. I might leave it at that. You know what I didn't do though? I didn't add a copper hammer. There we go. Right, I think we're ready to go. So we're going to make our way to Lesnica to get our potion of sobriety, and then we'll loop our way around to go to Kestrel, who is in Hornica. And look at that, our farmers have done their job, and they've done some harvesting. So yay on our farmers. Oh, I forgot I had all this stuff over here as well. I forgot I had that field. Wow, lots of field. That's awesome. Okay, let's go over to Lesnica, and I'll see you guys there. Okie pokey, we are just about in Lesnica. I think that's where we're going. Starts with L, I know that much. And it's around here somewhere. I did actually almost overshoot it because I was... Ooh, what's this? Because I was on the wrong road. Ew, barrel. Thank you very much. Ooh, I wonder if there's some copper in there, because I need some copper. Actually, no copper. Everything but. Oh well. Lesnica, down this way. Oh look, there it is, up on the hill, ready for me to find. I don't know, have we been here yet? I can't remember if we have or not. Haven't really gone too far in this direction, I don't think. It's this village is really kind of quite off out of the way, so it's not one I go to that often. Just if I'm really hunting for villages or whatever, but yeah, it's one of those little villages that really is just not really convenient or really needed to get to. Like normally if I had to buy a potion, I would do it over on the other side, but because this is in the direction, I think that's in the opposite direction from where I want to go. Instead, we're headed here. Okay, so that's a smithy, that's excavation. There is supposed to be potions here somewhere.
How can I help you?
Hello.
So long.
You must be a villager, dude. Okay. So that's a tannery. I need a herbalist hut. Those are fairly distinctive looking, but I need to get around the rest of the village to find it. It's a little confusing, like with the layout and stuff of some of the villages if you're not too familiar with them, which I'm not really familiar with this one at all. It's a house, yes. I'm not like seeing the little herbalist symbol pop up, and there should be one. Well, I don't know what I read, but it was obviously the wrong thing. So the other place that I can buy it is Rolnica. So we're just going to pop down the road to Rolnica. Good lord. Okay, well, I'll see you there because, hey, this has been a bust. Let's start again. Let's try that again. Off to Rolnica. It shouldn't take too long, and then we can pop back down all the way over to the other place. Okay, I am on the way to Rolnica, and I've been hearing wolves, so I am just keeping an eye on things. I also know there's like a bear somewhere around here as well, because I think there's a cave where you can dig up ore somewhere up here. And yeah, so you need to kind of keep an eye out for a bear as well. So there is bears and wolves around here. You can hear all sorts of animals there in the background. It's a little bit creepy, but I had an idea. Basically, just a simple realization. See, I think there's like a cave over here somewhere. Could be wrong though. I can't quite remember. Oh no, definitely not there. I can't quite remember where. I've lost the road now. Can't quite remember where it is, but there is definitely a cave around here somewhere. I'm going the wrong direction. Alright. I hate when that does that, when you hit the edge of the map and you get all turned around. Yeah, anyway, I had an idea. When I get to Rolnica, as long as it's not too expensive, we can actually maybe hitch a ride on the wagon, because those wagon rides are really expensive. But if I'm going to be selling some stuff, I'm going to have some extra cash. I mean, I shouldn't really be using it on hitching rides, but hey, we're basically going like halfway across the map to get to Rolnica. Crud. Okay, I really kind of want to like not have to deal with a bison right now, but I mean a wisent. But these are aggressive suckers, man. Yep, you're gonna charge at me like a beast. Hopefully I've got a good enough arrows that I can take them down pretty quickly. Ah! Shoot you in the butt. And hopefully there's not another one around. Okay, got him. Okay, good. Phew. Wisents scare the crud out of me, because I've had wisents like headbutt me to death more than one occasion. Like really just boom, 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 because they don't stop. They are just vicious, man. I mean, oh, I've only got bronze arrows too. That's not too bad. Yeah, they're relentless. They're relentless little beasties. I mean, when the wolves are... Oh shoot, I've got arrows everywhere. Are hunting in packs. I mean, that's pretty bad as well, because they'll just like... That's my wolf impersonation when they're attacking you with their teeth. Okay, I think I got all our arrows. Perfect. I'm just going to heal. There we go. I have some berries. Refresh our food a little bit and our water a lot. There we go. Okay, so we're almost in Rolnica. I think we've got through the worst of it. There are like a couple of towns where it really is like you really have to go through it to get to the town. Like there'll be wolves, and like the boars aren't too bad. I don't really mind the boars so much. They're probably my favorite thing to hunt because they're aggressive, but they're not so bad that you're just like screeching and running away in fear, which is kind of like mostly with wisents with me. But wolves can be, if they're in packs anyway, can be rather frustrating to deal with. So yeah, anyway, my idea was to hitch a ride on the wagon if we have enough money to get over to the place that we're going, Rolnica, and yeah, make it a little bit easier. Rather than having to run right through, because I have kind of got a little bit of a full inventory. Although I am wondering whether or not I should just quickly build a fire and just cook some meat so I can eat the meat. Might be a good idea. How much have I got in way of sticks? This is why I get nothing done in this game, because I'll just like I'll just think of things that I should do quickly. Except it's never really all that quick. It's like I should, you know, just get some sticks so I can build a fire so I can have some meat, and then I should just sell this and I should go just do that. Next thing you know, it's an hour later and I still haven't done what I originally set out to do. Okay. Classic me. Okay, just have to get out of the village area and boom. Craft. Some meat. Yum, yum, yum. Fill my tum. Okay, and then that gets rid of some weight. No, don't want to eat the raw meat. Ah, crud. Whoops. Yeah, poisoned myself. Thanks, Velvet. Have I got any St. John's? No. Is there any St. John's around here? Yes. Okay, just unpoison myself. Hang on. Okay, I'm good. Right. I mean, not that that was going to kill me or anything, but it's not very nice to be poisoned. Right, we are going to sell some stuff. Buy a potion of sobriety, I'm really, really hoping, and then hitch a ride, I'm really, really, really hoping, to Hornica. That's my plan. We'll see Kestrel, and we'll wrap things up. So, Herbalist Hut's right here. So we can do 2 banging stones with 1 in the hut. Yeah, I know, I'm going to sell my things to you. So here we go, 110. We had some copper hammers to sell. Ooh, 50 each. Copper knights, 50 each. Nice. I'm just going to sell these feathers because I don't need them. Heaps of feathers. All fur plate, 65. Oh, it's so tempting to sell that iron shovel, but iron shovels are amazing and I'm not going to do that. Long fur hood, that's actually mine to wear, so I'm not going to sell that. We are going to sell those. And that. And that. Okay, how much we got? 1,400. Okay, let's have a look. Potion of sobriety. Yes. Oh, that wasn't very expensive either. Awesome.
Before. See you soon.
That was only 12. Okay, now I just need to find the wagoneer. I think it's over this side by the piggies. I love the piggies. They're good for fertilizer. Very handy. And then let's see if we can hitch a ride over to Hornica. There he is, over there. Is he huffing and puffing away? We can find Kestrel. Hello, sir.
How can I help you?
I need a ride. I want to go to Hornica. 330. It's the most expensive one. Ouch. Let's do it. Hooray! That saved some time, didn't it? So now we're going to go find Kestrel, who's over here. Kestrel, where are you? Yep, there she is. Hello, Kestrel. Kestrel, is that you? I'm Rasimir, Iordan's nephew. I stand up next to a mountain and I chop it down with the edge of my hand while I pick up all the pieces and make an island, might even raise a little sand. Waits at the window wearing the face that he keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? Kestrel, are you there? Do you hear me? Until the rainbow burns the stars out in the sky, until the ocean covers every mountain high, until the day is night and night becomes the day, until the tree and seas just up and fly away. This is pointless. You're drunk as a lord. I know. I'll bring you a special potion that'll help clear up your head. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? The answer is blowing in the wind. Don't worry, Kestrel. I'll come back. Alright, so we need to get a potion of sobriety. Done. Give it to Kestrel. Let's do it. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else. I am still right here. I'm back. It's all going to be okay. Just drink this. What's going on? Who are you? Those eyes. Is that it? Am I dead? You are very much alive, Kestrel. My name is Rasimir. Iordan was my uncle. Oh, of course, your eyes. Now I understand. I'm sorry, I've been quite distant lately. Please, don't mind this mess. It was some badgers that got in through the window. It's very nice to see you. Me and your uncle were working together. Trade, mostly. I don't want to be rude, but I've already spoken with Unigost. I've actually met Sambor and Walrad as well. I know about your mission. Very good to hear that. I wasn't ever a good liar. That's what a friend of mine did it pretty well. Yes, your friend Iordan. I know about that too. I see you know a lot, kid. No more bullcrap for you then. We were all part of a pack, a family really. We never had a name or anything, but we did have some reputation in realms far away from here. The pack was all that we had until the day it all fell apart, but you probably know all about that as well. I don't actually. No one has told me yet what had happened. Well, it seems that the boys would rather tell you about the happy days, but you seem like you're ready to handle the realness as well, aren't you? I am. It was 12 years after the pack was fully formed, over a decade of adventures, mischiefs, tightening of bonds. We still felt young, but the thought of retirement from our operation was getting more and more real. We even had a place picked out where we would grow old in peace. Yes, you guessed right, the valley was always our endgame place to settle down, but none of us realised that the end was so near. We were staying for a job in a town called Nevis. Spent weeks there. Everybody started to get a little nervous, a little frustrated because Iordan was planning it all on his own. He was always secretive and we kind of got used to it, but this time something was off. He kept telling us that he was meeting with some informant. I've seen him a couple of times through a window, tall as an oak and thin as a straw. Skinny face and jug ears made him look like a rat. Beady little eyes didn't help him as well. Iordan said that he was keeping us out of the loop for the rat man's safety. So we waited, played dice, drank and waited. When Iordan finally revealed his plan, it sounded like a joke. Weeks of planning for a job so simple we could have done it with our eyes closed. So I'm guessing it wasn't so easy after all. Supposedly there was a lot of stolen loot in the town hall's treasury brought in by corrupted militia. Plan was simple, get in, steal it back, and return it to the rightful owners. Child's play. Iordan and Walrad were supposed to make a distraction when Unigost and Sambor went inside the treasury, and I, as usual, was waiting with the horses ready to run. All went according to plan, no surprises. Sambor and Unigost were loading the cargo onto the horses when I saw Walrad walking towards us alone. He said that Iordan split up with him and should be right back. I didn't like that. There was no reason for them to separate, so I decided to go and check on him. I could smell his posh perfume from a mile away, so it wasn't hard. I swiftly followed his scent right into a town scribe's chamber. That's when I saw it. What did you see, Kestrel? If it wasn't for the ears, I would never have recognised him. His face was bashed in so hard you could almost see the floor through it. Iordan was standing by the rat man's body, wiping blood off his hands. He did it with a bottle of mead, which then he took a sip of. I'll never forget how casually he looked in that moment, like it was the most normal thing to do. He hid some kind of book or journal behind his belt, and then he noticed me. Oh my. For a second there, I saw his true face, his pure reaction to seeing me. It wasn't fear or shame. It was just annoyance. He scowled at me for ruining his plan, for insubordination. This honest reaction even he couldn't control, and just like that, his face changed completely. He was shocked, afraid, out of breath suddenly. Maybe even a tear was glistening in his eye. He grabbed my hand and said that we need to run, that we are not safe, that he will explain. So we ran to our brother in arms, got on the horses, and escaped. I told everybody what I'd seen. Iordan broke the most sacred of rules, his own rule. He was trying to explain himself, but all that we heard was more and more lies. The trust had been broken. We were talking and arguing the whole night. At dawn, Walrad was the first to leave. We always kind of treated him like our younger brother, who forced himself on a journey, but in that moment he was the most mature of us all, and it was clear that the pack had come to an end. Sambor left right after, then I did the same. Unigost stayed with Iordan. He couldn't live without him. He loved him the most, even more than me. When I was walking away, I saw that face of Iordan again. Our eyes met for a split second, and they were not sad, but full of contempt. So that's how it happened. I'm sorry, Rasimir. You probably expected something different. It doesn't matter what I expected, only the truth. The truth's always a bitch. Never pretty, never certain, full of doppelgangers and dirty lovers all over. But it still points to Iordan being a killer. Your uncle was an extraordinary man. Yeah, that's what everyone's saying. Truly brilliant. Ahead of his time, I would say. His mind was able to predict things that should be unpredictable. He read people like books, and with all that excellence came a price. The perfectionist in his brain couldn't cope with losing, with being wrong. Iordan had a really short fuse sometimes. He suffered from constant loneliness. Loneliness? He had you, all of you, the pack, family. Everybody loved him. And yet we were the only thing persistently keeping him down. Caring about us, loving us, it was a burden to him. The emotional ties made him dependent on us. Weak, common. And being ordinary for him was worse than death. That's really sad, to be honest. Having us kept him grounded, but he couldn't restrict his ambition. It was like a flesh-eating disease consuming him from within. Being anonymous started suffocating him. Seeing smiles on faces he'd helped wasn't enough. Hearing praises and thanks wasn't enough. He wanted to be acknowledged, to be worshipped, to be feared. I can't believe you're talking about Iordan. I thought he was a hero. I wanted to be like him. Life's hard, kiddo. You can't judge a book by its cover, same as you can't judge a man by the one thing he did or by a part of his life. Nothing's just black and white. Unigos told me the same thing. He probably knew Iordan better than anyone else, knew the worst of him, but he was a brother to him nevertheless. He couldn't have hurt him. Well, he did have an affair with Iordan's woman. So you know about that as well. Seems that Unigos and you grew really close together. Yes, he did, I did, and I'm sure that Iordan knew all about it. Are you serious? That man could deduce the colour of a lady's knickers just by hearing her laughter. I'm sure he knew about me and Unigos. Why didn't he say anything? Wondering about that would torture me at nights. I had a couple of hypotheses, but the thing that speaks to me the most is the simplest of answers. He didn't care. He didn't love me that much to want me all to himself, yet he wanted us to be happy, so he didn't intervene. I'm sure it was funny to him watching us wallow in our lie, like watching children playing a grown man's game. Maybe he could have changed. Maybe if the baby wasn't... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. If the baby wasn't born dead. Don't be sorry, that's what happened. Maybe he was happy about it, or at least appeared to be. Didn't want to hear me when I was saying that it could be a girl. He wanted a boy. A mini Iordan to keep in company, but it wouldn't have worked. Not that time, at least. Why's that? The boy wasn't his. Oh, so you knew it was Unigos then. Mother always knows such things. I knew it was Unigos from the moment I felt his heart beating inside me. But you never told any of them? No. It felt like the lack of truth was a better solution in that situation, but you don't have to agree with me. I do agree, that wasn't a good answer. You tried to keep them both happy. And yet I failed at that miserably. Still, you put their happiness before your own. Let's not talk about it any longer. There is a very important matter I'd been getting to. You may think I'm crazy, but I have to say it. I don't believe that Iordan died of natural causes. What? What are you saying? I think he was murdered. That's insane. What do you know about his death? Not much actually. Only that he died peacefully in his sleep. That's what Unigos told me. And you just assumed it was due to an illness or old age, correct? No, I mean, yes, I did believe. Yes, I believe I did. And that's what doesn't add up to me. I knew Iordan. He was always in great shape. We met a few days before his death, actually. He wanted to reconnect. He was happy. It was obvious to me that he was planning something, and that wasn't to die in his bed. He didn't have any health problems, but enemies? Those he surely had a surplus of. That actually sounds very convincing. I managed to find out the location of the medic who was examining Iordan's body and who decided to burn the corpse in the same day. Which already seems bizarre. And have you talked with him? No, but I wanted to. My demons caught up with me. Have you told anyone from the pack about your presumptions? No, it may sound harsh, but they're suspects as well. Suspects? You were supposed to be a family. I don't really believe they did it. I certainly hope they didn't, but we can't rule anything out at this moment. So you cannot tell them about any of this, not until we learn something valuable. Here, I've marked the location of the medic's camp on your map. I don't know the exact place. You'll have to find it. Speak with him and report to me. I mean, if you're up for it. Of course I am. I'll be back. All right, well, we're going to wrap things up there. That was a very long story, and I guess we are going to go find Dita, or Dita. Don't know about the pronunciations, but we'll go find him tomorrow, or in the next episode. Whatever comes first. Catch you later. Bye!